Mostly because you come from a particular country with someone, people do not really regard you as to who you are, and they don't even see the significance of your personality or what you've even done. But when other people from other jurisdictions, when people from other countries, and even presidents decides to tell you that what you've done is actually one of the greatest they've ever seen, that should tell you that what you are doing is actually a very great deal. This actually happened within Ghana, and as always, I want to give you all the info, but Makamoko Mufante.
TV Ghana, Matodana sir.
Now, say, I very clear that as at this time, saying you'll be our MPP. Obaka Saman and not Danko for the Nabana, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia today, one who by the Jamoya Bofu. Then you'll be so in this year today. And also become a former President John Domani Mahama, not Bano Batinado, and a pair of Pada or Sansu Babak, my crojay. Inti, say, and a young Daman Kofi be in a pretty day. So, what Yama, all these people know they come for different parties to be a commanded day. But young a third person. Yen you'll be a own free Daman Kofi being one party Simo. Next a within Africa, outside of Africa, get to the authentic information as it is. Martin there, Yenya Oye, the president of Oye Rwanda, Oye Paul Kagame, ma wetu wa kansebi, that Oye na danka kufadu. There, wetu no wedi Oye Ghana do, na wa dan manpenyi, na wetu no wedi ne bochado. Also there's all shame you may be over a period. Started by Obio Tumno, Oje Fanwuzi Ghana, Oye, the doctor Kwame Nkrumah, Nazawaye aquapim in there, Otum very clearly there. Ghana and Kassan Yo, Kofubi within Ghana, Obotum Wabo Ghana, on feed there, Oye, Nana Danka Kufado, and the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia welcome. Now, in fact, I was so amazed and so surprised there. Opinion of you wonder, Oye President Sokahum, Otumoka, some to them, because say na yet you know. Yenshade young Kofumo to praise other presidents because honestly a president need to then also to praise our president. I mean, I but about no abandonment. There was about a particular meeting also so can no the chairman there. Oya Food and Drugs Board, you Bakua washing in its banner yeti, and product zinati, then Rabbi able to certify we make sure that the Edine to Koyemu, and then so a drum pokrana, ye make sure that we run yemunity, no why a kroje. Also, the Dama Edumakua Wire Food and Drugs Board in Pokran, Ghana, it is actually one of the best in Africa. Share yet Dama Mayimo. Tibemufuno, we're to put with the going one. Yet Mayimo propaganda and tea because of politics in tea. Today, you call Pokran, son of Food and Drugs Board, or it is trending in Rwanda that it is one of the best. My president Akasa will do Oya Ghana Memwaka. Yankasa, Yenukrumade, Yentumi Yanka, Yentumino Yanshama as in Yafe because of propaganda and tea. NDC propaganda, Obama, Adana or Bwagana no Kwano Jamoha say. Into the same thing, seeing your MPP, necessary, or Casim detail NDC, and I making sure the fun of thing some work on soil no Kwana. But this is clear that if a whole president from a whole country, a whole African country, so to Kadama Samia, then you can never doubt him. Because I don't think that he is full of lies. Because Kamre Seudo, you cannot lie. But my head don't get there. That man Kunya Onye. Or one shadow one can't there. Maybe NDC another one former president John Domani Mahama, why be Bonnie be about Okade. Say, Obi, Womanimu, another Obi outside of Africa, that's all back some, that's on Yana Quara. That man some name on to come Ben or another Danka Kufado, copy me day. Aza ohu de na do wotu mu no oye kroje ye bako oye da mapeyin na so ye na okay say we ni hu de nsemu nkote we this is actually it's called for oye Christmas. I'm telling you there that was one of the best Christmas gifts for African president because knowing that this meeting was not going to come up but only about president Poko aka simple kwa nanka simple near machine. This is actually what you are looking for. Say obi yada was not say na so obi food your pound ye pian in the same president or yada so yeah I think that we have to give him a round of applause. Opini baby or maybe say obi bia or the supporter of the MPP party and there obi or support the government of Nana Danko na Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no so sheda ma dia although tum nenyo bebre na ye bonsem ye de ma pay free because why ade bebre na bio me pede ye kan yesan so ye de hye won kwan de afi ode yenyimi or ya afi a ye di election year. Memo they don't feel distracted. Memo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia says you to Frank Watman MPP. Memo feel distracted. And now Danko Kufado after this period, the 7th of January 2025, which is next 2 years, early next 2 years. No, not today. Any rain we could go. Although there, Berna waka we enyim no onye da bia sabi because of election teacher there yebejejejeje mu. I remember that JFK, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, waka there say CEO yi na say MC na say DC na say sabi one year racial funti say feed their opposition no ebema why adebon na with your party na say party nka breaking the eight all about that, making sure that abo mazana resign the man the party will come after you. That man is so masan so masem da man pay from atoto asra one day dem the one wonyim no wababoan na wababoa man no akopem da mabri even president from other nations pokwa so wotum wo come for one za no when edwuma wonkodo wonye na ye hye won kwen ye bakone ye kote da ma president nsem wo tutugwa na ewia na nadu dan kwakofo ado certain things be ofi there oboboa Ghana na oza atiedo womenko na yembra
Rwanda FDA and Ghana FDA will sign a memorandum of understanding. Ghana's regulator is one of the most advanced in Africa. Ghana is indeed a critical partner in this Pan-African effort. I express my sincere thanks and appreciation to His Excellency President Nana Akufo-Addo. Thank you for being here with us as well. For the strong partnership we are forging. We expect that this facility will work closely with a plant being established in Ghana to ensure a complete end-to-end production chain in Africa under the close supervision of both our regulators. Allow me to close by emphasizing the wider African context. The ceremony is a result of the African Union's decision last year to take action on vaccine inequality. Chairperson of the African Union Commission, I thank you for your tireless effort to make this happen.
When we met in Marburg in Germany some 4 months ago, there were some who secretly doubted our resolve to bring this all-important project, which will boost Africa's capacity to be self-reliant in the production of vaccines, to fruition. I'm happy we have with today's event been able to confound these doubting Thomases. I'm grateful to my senior and good friend, the redoubtable President of the Republic of Rwanda, His Excellency Paul Kagame, for inviting me to participate in this great groundbreaking ceremony and to signal to the rest of the world the commencement of this end-to-end vaccine manufacturing facility involving Rwanda, Senegal, and my own country of Ghana. Financing for the entity is being provided by a consortium of financial institutions led by the International Finance Corporation, of which the European Investment Bank is an important member. Their support is a welcome expression of confidence in the viability of the project. Ladies and gentlemen, the import of this Pan-African project is that we have to work together. That is why tomorrow, on the 24th of June, the ties of cooperation that exist between the Food and Drugs Authorities of Ghana and Rwanda will be deepened even further with the signing of a new Memorandum of Understanding. Through this, FDA Ghana, which achieved WHO Global Benchmarking Maturity Level 3 in 2020 and is working hard to achieve Maturity Level 4 by the end of this year, will assist FDA Rwanda to attain WHO Maturity Level 3 as soon as possible. Both agencies will collaborate further in vaccine drug product manufacturing, fill, finish, and lot release in their respective countries. Again, collaboration between our two countries resulted recently in a team from Rwanda visiting research institutions in Ghana with the aim of strengthening institutional development and partnership towards vaccine discovery and advancement. As I said in Marburg, the Pan-African Vaccine Manufacturing Project fits perfectly with Ghana's roadmap for domestic vaccine development and manufacturing. Ghana is ready to play her role, and I reaffirm once again her determination to make the project work successfully. Ghana's research institutions are undergoing capacity building to be ready for the discovery and development of vaccines and other biologicals. And a consortium of Ghanaian pharmaceutical companies, led by Dex Vaccines Limited, is working closely with BioNTech Rwanda, BioNTech Germany, and Kenap to fill, finish, and package the product in Ghana from the plant here in Rwanda. I express great appreciation to BioNTech of Germany, Kenap Foundation of Malta, the IFC, the EIB, and the other financial institutions once again for working closely together with African countries to enable the continent to achieve vaccine self-sufficiency. And I assure all and sundry that Ghana is delighted to be part of this Pan-African project to manufacture mRNA, COVID, malaria, and TB vaccines from drug substance through drug products to fill, finish, and package. Excellencies, may God bless Mother Africa and us all, and I thank you for your attention.
Yamfa equity analysis, political analysis from Dr. Domfe of the University of Ghana, Legon. The analysis of the previous administration, that is former President John Dramani Mahama's 2015 and a current government. Ghana at the crossroads in 2024. No, you ever call for breaking the 8, and as you ever call for former President John Dramani Mahama.
People talk as if there was no 2015. 2015, the economy grew at 2.1%. At the first half of the year, this economy that they say is collapsed. When the economy is collapsed, and we look at it from the growth perspective, when the economy grows negatively for appreciable length of time, that's where we use such words. But when we have not even grown negatively, people say we are collapsed. Now, if you are calling this economy collapse, economy that at the first quarter of the year, it grew at 4.2%. Second quarter, it grew at 3.2%. And so averagely, that gives you about 3.75, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
But 2015, the economy grew 2.1%. And so if you don't look at that as collapse, and you rather want to refer to the average economy growing at 3.75 as collapse economy, then I have a problem with you.
2015, there was no global crisis.
There wasn't. And yet the economy grew at 2.1%.
That's abysmal.
Very, very abysmal. 2016 that it even did well, it was 3.4. It was 3.4. And so you go and look at Nanado's growth rate, 6.5. I don't give 2017 growth rate to Nanado. Mm-hmm. You know why? No. Because of the oil. It was oil inspired. Because you see, even if Nanado had not won, and President Mahama had won, 2017, the growth would have been higher.
Okay.
Because we ended the growth rate with 3.4. Mm-hmm. And so that anytime I'm talking about 2017, the non-oil sector grew at 4.9%. So when I'm looking at Nanado in 2017, I look at non-oil sector. Because that indeed was the actual growth without the oil. And that's the same story I always want to tell people. And when you say Kufuor discovered oil in commercial quantity somewhere 2007, and even people said that it was Adongo, whatever. But at the end of the day, we have to start production of oil. And because we've never produced oil before, and we have to start it, it was huge component of our GDP. And so that year, the oil, the mining and quarrying subsector grew over 200%, 208%. That was not normal. That was not normal. No, the industrial sector grew over 40%. That was not normal because the industrial sector is where we have the mining and quarrying, where the oil sector is. So if you see these figures, it is clear that that growth was oil in part, and we grew over 14%. That has been the highest in our economic history. You know, and so the same way, I wouldn't say that it was because of any effort of that government that year, 2011. That's why we got that growth. I will also say the same thing, that 2017 growth was oil inspired and it wasn't an adult growth. But you push from 2018. Look at the other sectors, telecommunication. Look at the agricultural sector. That was almost dying because under President Mahama 2014, as I said, agricultural sector grew 0.9%. We were going zero without our agric. You know, but that one.
The IMF figures put a negative growth.
Yeah, some
for agricultural sector.
Some of the
under President Mahama, under 50 equity.
Yeah. And so we were not doing well at all. But that one, you don't blame him so much because the agricultural sector is generally rain-fed. And so those years under President Mahama, maybe one of the reasons why he also didn't do very well, it didn't rain much. Like even today it was I think drizzling, if I should put it this way. So in December, we are still experiencing, it's still raining. So under Nana, it has rained so well. I wouldn't say he's the one who brought it. But under President Mahama, we were not seeing that much, and that even affected Akosombo. Akosombo nearly dried, and that's why we had the Dumso, and all those things. So agriculture sector nearly died. Plantain sellers. We're going to Cote d'Ivoire to buy plantain to come and sell in Ghana. Maize, we were importing maize. Today, go to Techiman market and see. They don't even have food is in abundance everywhere you go. My village there, I go and see food. Everywhere there is food. But the problem is the structure. Our public transport system is so bad, so weak, and so it doesn't matter how much food you have somewhere there, it doesn't get to